Happy Tuesday. How are you, Jamar?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm doing wonderful. Thank you so much for asking. Another day in America, and I don't know if I'm glad about it.
You gotta be happy. At least you still here.
Yes, still here. We're still making it.
Yeah.
Um, I would have thought day 28 that we would have had um, some resolution. So, welcome to Stony and Jamar, everybody. I hope that you're having a wonderful day. And if you're a government worker, I pray that you're getting prepared to hopefully go back to work. 42 million Americans depend on food assistance, and we are in 28 days of shutdown. And Senate is going to vote at 11:30 a.m. today. This will be the 13th vote on the measure that would extend until November the 21st. Jamar, you think they're going to come to a resolution?
I think they might. I think they might want to put an end to it. Uh, all of the bad publicity, all the bad press. They might want to let people eat for Thanksgiving. Maybe they have some holiday cheer. Uh, you still there? You still with me? Your phone blinked out.
Yeah, nobody never calls me until this time.
Uh, yeah, they may. Maybe they will. Maybe they won't.
Well, the U.S. Department of Agriculture says the well has run dry. Thank you so much. The well has run dry for the SNAP benefits. Now, you know what this means if these people don't get no food. We got
Chaos.
chaos, more crime, more robbing. Hungry people do weird things.
Mm, they do.
You ever seen somebody who was diabetic and didn't get their food and they're very erratic and kind of just weird?
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So imagine thousands of people walking around like that. That would be
I
very
actually
chaotic.
I actually seen a video on TikTok of a Caucasian woman in the food line. She said, "Y'all must don't understand me. I got kids at home. I'm not paying for this. My husband is out in the Uber waiting for me." I thought that was hilarious, but that's where we headed to, and you can't be mad at people.
But guess what? See, so you see how she went into the store and talking about her husband is waiting for her outside?
Yes,
Well, that's why they're gonna lock the stores down, and you're gonna have to order from Uber, DoorDash, or any third party type of delivery service, and you're gonna have to have that money on your wallet to be able to pay for it.
Mm. So what does that mean? More unemployed people because they won't need cashiers, right? So
That's
more people
that's
will be
true.
unemployed. So it's just going to a place of chaos.
Just throw the phone out the window. I
No, don't do that.
I need to have a telephone shut down. And when you say more people unemployed, yes. With the U.S. Department of Agriculture saying the well will run dry for the SNAP benefits, the department states it will not tap into the $5 billion contingency fund to keep SNAP payments flowing. Now, Democratic senators in Georgia are petitioning Governor Kemp to tap into the emergency state fund to give these people some food for November the 1st. A lot of things are happening November the 1st because if the government doesn't come to some type of resolution, then we're going to have where my thought was if they don't come to a resolution, the Obamacare tax credit, a lot of people depend on the Obamacare to receive tax credit. And open enrollments begin November the 1st.
Mm.
So if they cannot come to a resolution this week, people who, and these are middle class people, not just poor people who are in a $25,000 a year bracket.
Mm-hmm.
'Cause anything lower than that, you're either on Medicaid or you're working with Medicaid. But imagine owning your own business and receiving that tax cut to be able, if you got sick, the option that if you did get sick, you could go to urgent care or the emergency room and you don't have to pay but $10. So if that happens and they don't come to a resolution by November the 1st and people are having to pay these high um, premiums, that's really sad.
Yeah. Thankfully, I get insurance through my wife's job, so it won't affect me as much. But
Right.
healthcare is expensive, and you know, where we're headed is just pure panic. People are going to start panicking, but we're making America great again.
Ha! And speaking of making America great again, I've been doing some research, and guess whose slogan that was?
If I'm not mistaken, Ronald Reagan.
Uh-huh.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. Well,
I
it
was a
takes
little kid.
sacrifice. It
What you
takes
say?
sacrifice to make. I said it takes sacrifice to make America great again. We're gonna have
Uh,
to. We're gonna have to sacrifice a few things.
yeah, but when he tried to make America great again, he messed it up.
He gonna mess it up too.
Yeah. I
He
was looking
messing it up too.
I was a little kid when he was president, and I used to remember my mama used to say little things about him. Uh,
Right.
because I guess she was a poor black woman feeling the oppression with his child who husband had left. And I remember my mom getting in those lines for some government cheese, and it was the block of cheese back then.
Oh yeah, I remember him.
Yeah, the milkman used to come and leave the crates of milk on your door.
Hmm.
I guess that was the WIC then, but they delivered it to your house. Um, and then they had the food stamp coupons. You actually got the coupons.
Yeah, in the booklet.
Yes, in the
Yeah.
booklet.
Hmm.
So
I remember.
right, and
Yeah,
so
Begonomics.
right, and it's like the times. No, it hasn't changed, but it's like people are still stuck in the oppression of the government, looking for a helping hand. Now that hand is not there. So, what's next, America? What are we going to do? What are the uneducated mothers of 3 and 4 plus children who cannot afford a babysitter, who doesn't have a certain amount of education to embetter herself to be um, a mom,
You know
and
the
take care of her kids, and the resources are not here. So now what?
the truth is they don't care. The truth is they don't care. They never cared. They never really they never wanted to help. Right? The government wasn't set up to help poor people. It was to do exactly what it's doing to poor people, to keep them poor. Right?
Right.
This government wasn't set up by the people. And that's, sometimes you have to do some history. This government was not set up by the people. This government was set up by rich landowners, rich Caucasian landowners for rich Caucasian landowners. That's what this government was set up for. It wasn't set up for poor people. It was set up for the poor people to work, to sustain the government, and for the rich to get richer and the poor to either get poor or remain where you at. And if you happen to be able to maneuver yourself out of being poor, then congratulations to you. But they really don't care about the poor. And then those that are fortunate, those who have made it out, they think all of their tax money go to helping the poor, so they don't care anymore. They want to save their tax money so they could build better roads or whatever else they use the taxes for. Like, this was bound to happen. Donald Trump is not the cause. Donald Trump is the effect. He's not the reason. The people are the reason. So this was bound to happen. It should wake up everybody to realize you don't live in a democracy. You never did.
That's scary.
Mm.
I'm learning that I don't live in the land of the free.
Right.
Not in the home of the brave.
and definitely not the home of the brave.
No.
America is full of cowards.
Yes.
Yeah.
So they should really change that.
Yeah.
I pledge of allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, with liberty.
Indivisible. Something like that. I ain't said the Pledge of Allegiance and I don't know how long.
With liberty, whatever.
Right.
And justice for all.
Never been true.
Injustice for all.
Right.
Is what it should say. Now, remember we talked about that list of corporate people who helped sponsor the ballroom at the White House. Remember we talked about that last week?
Right.
And you had Amazon, Google, Meta, Lockheed Martin. I was just shocked about Lockheed. I mean, just
really, they get the government contracts.
I was just about to fall out on the floor because I'm like, really? Well, this is what's happening. Amazon is going to cut 14,000 jobs to provide opportunities for AI. Artificial intelligence. Amazon is planning to lay off more than 30,000 workers. Microsoft was in that list too of people, remember, for helping with build the ballroom of that $300 million. Microsoft also to cut up to 9,000 more jobs as it too will invest in AI.
Yeah, more jobs, more poor people, more people struggling. What's the best way to keep people struggling is to keep them struggling. They lose their jobs to AI. It's just going to get worse from here. Unless the people stand up and do something radical. Protesting is not going to get it. There hasn't been a change due to protesting since the 60s.
I posted something on my page. Let me see if I can find it. This might be it. Let's see what it do. Well, it was a video that I had posted on my TikTok.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't know. I guess it didn't upload to my files. But I used the song Randy Travis. I told you so, but you had to go. She told us.
Right.
She told us all of this, and everybody was like, "Oh, you a wannabe black woman. You don't know what you're talking about. You can't leave this country." Now, if I had to take my lesser evils,
Hmm.
I would have gone with the lesser evil. I did.
Hell, Donald Trump told us so. Donald Trump told us what he was going to do.
Lesser evil.
Yeah,
I
Donald
get
Trump.
I give up.
That's all right. It'll figure itself out.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
I can't hear you. I don't
You
know
can't
what's
hear me.
going on.
You still can't hear me? Check the mic.
Huh. But you can hear me?
Yes.
Well, I can't hear you.
Hmm. My mic is on, I think. Yeah. Let me see. Can you hear me now? No? Hmm.
I lost my. Can you try now and can you say something now?
Can you hear me? Still can't hear me?
Well,
It doesn't say my mic is muted. Hmm. That's strange. Still can't hear me? Let me see. All right, my volume is up. Hmm.